3 miles, and they're away. And Grand Canyon is the first to show. Grand Canyon, as they come down to the first of the 19 fences from Strombolis, Tide Cottage going up to join them, then Carrageen Hill, then comes Gaffer, just in behind them Kaz, and they're all safely over the first and coming down to the first of the ditches now. Grand Canyon, Tide Cottage going up to join him, Strombolis and Carrageen Hill and Kaz, just in behind them Silverbuck, Jack of Trumps and Laxon very nearly went at that ditch. They're swinging right-handed now, and Tide Cottage, confirmed front runner, has gone on from Grand Canyon, and it's a fast pace, and it's Tide Cottage from Grand Canyon, then Strombolis and Carrageen Hill, then a gap to Kaz, and then Silverbuck, and behind them Gaffer and Jack of Trumps, then Border Incident and Bachelor's Hall, and behind Bachelor's Hall is Laxon, as they race now towards the third fence. Tide Cottage, Grand Canyon, these two from Strombolis and Carrageen Hill, and a gap then to Kaz and Silverbuck and Gaffer and Border Incident and Jack of Trumps. Tide Cottage there in the lead from Grand Canyon, Strombolis and Carrageen Hill, then Silverbuck coming down to the second ditch now. As they jump it, Grand Canyon on the inside out jumps Tide Cottage. Carrageen Hill was third, Strombolis next, and then comes Jack of Trumps with Silverbuck and Border Incident and Kaz, and then Gaffer, and then Bachelor's Hall, and behind Bachelor's Hall is Laxon, and the leaders coming to the next. Grand Canyon from Tide Cottage. Those two from Carrageen Hill and Strombolis and Jack of Trumps and Border Incident, and then comes Silverbuck, and behind Silverbuck is Kaz, and Grand Canyon coming to the next to jump it in the lead from Tide Cottage. Then Carrageen Hill and Strombolis and Silverbuck on the inside of Jack of Trumps, and then Border Instant. Behind Border Instant is Kaz, then Gaffer and Bachelor's Hall and Laxon. And they've got a long run now to the next fence, which will be the first in the straight on the first circuit, and it's Grand Canyon in the lead from Tide Cottage in second. Carrageen Hill and Strombolis comes next, and then Silverbuck. Behind Silverbuck is Jack of Trumps, and then Border Instant. Behind Border Instant is Kaz, and then Gaffer, and then Bachelor's Hall and Laxon. So coming to this first fence in the straight now on the first circuit, towards the left of the picture is Grand Canyon, towards the right is Tide Cottage. They land almost together. Then comes Strombolis and Silverbuck and Carrageen Hill, and then Jack of Trumps, Border Incident and Kaz. Grand Canyon there in the lead from Tide Cottage and Silverbuck, and then Strombolis and Jack of Trumps and Carrageen Hill and Border Incident and Kaz and Gaffer and Bachelor's Hall and Laxon. Coming down to the last fence in the straight on the first circuit, Grand Canyon lands in the lead from Tide Cottage, Silverbuck, Strombolis. Then comes Jack of Trumps and Border Incident and Carrageen Hill and Kaz and Gaffer and Laxon. And finally Bachelor's Hall, and as they pass the winning post on the first circuit, come to fence number 10, the water. Grand Canyon leads from Tide Cottage and Silverbuck and Strombolis, and then Jack of Trumps. Behind Jack of Trumps is Border Incident, then comes Kaz. Behind Kaz, Carrageen Hill and Gaffer and Laxon. And finally Bachelor's Hall. Coming to the water now, number 10 of the 19 fences in all in the King George 6 chase, and it's Grand Canyon and Tide Cottage from Silverbuck, who jumps it third. Strombolis on the outside, Jack of Trumps, and then Border Instant. Then comes Kaz and Carrageen Hill, and then Gaffer. Behind Gaffer, Bachelor's Hall and Laxon as they come down to the next. Grand Canyon and Tide Cottage from very close to them, Silverbuck. Then Jack of Trumps very close to Border Instant in behind them, and Strombolis on the outside, and they're coming to another ditch now. And as they jump it, Grand Canyon, Tide Cottage, Silverbuck on the inside, and then comes Jack of Trumps. Just jumping it is Laxon, who's unshipped his rider there, and Laxon is gone. The horse is all right. I haven't seen the rider rise yet, but as they swing right-handed, it's Grand Canyon in the lead from Tide Cottage in second. In third is Silverbuck. Four is Jack of Trumps breathing down their necks. Then comes Strombolis and Border Incident. Behind Border Incident is Kaz. They're virtually the only ones left in it. Alan Walters up on his feet all right, unhurt after that fall from Laxon, and it's Grand Canyon from Tide Cottage and Silverbuck third. Jack of Trumps is 4 and 5 comes Strombolis, 6 and 7 a Border Incident and Kaz. These are the only ones virtually to be considered now as they come down to the next fence. And as they do so, Grand Canyon from Tide Cottage, Silverbuck and Jack of Trumps getting closer. Then just in behind them come Kaz, Border Incident and Strombolis. It's still Grand Canyon, the New Zealander, in the lead from Tide Cottage for Ireland. Then comes Silverbuck for the North. Then comes Jack of Trumps for Ireland, who didn't jump it too well in fourth. Behind him comes Border Incident, making a bit of progress now. Behind Border Incident is Kaz and then Strombolis. They're coming down to the next, and as they do so, it's Grand Canyon with Silverbuck slipping through. Tommy Carmody on the inside. side to jump into the lead. Grand Canyon a faller with that one. Grand Canyon has gone and left Silverbuck in the lead from in second place Tide Cottage. Then comes Jack of Trumps still improving. Behind Jack of Trumps is Border Incident, and it's Silverbuck now from Jack of Trumps. Tommy Carmody from John Joe O'Neill. In third place is Tide Cottage, and 4 closing on him is Border Incident as they race towards the home turn now in the King George VI chase. There are 3 fences left to jump, and it's Silverbuck in the lead from Jack of Trumps second, and Border Incident still closing in third. Back in fourth is Tide Cottage. These are virtually the only ones left in it. Kaz is a long way behind, and so Strombolis. They're coming down to the third last fence now, and it's Silverbuck from Jack of Trumps. Jack of Trumps with his white face on the stand side, Silverbuck on the left. There's nothing between the two. Jack of Trumps jumped a little bit left there. Border Incident's moved into third. Tide Cottage is back in fourth. This is the second last fence now, and it's Silverbuck from Jack of Trumps. Silverbuck lands in the lead from Jack of Trumps. Border Incident is third. They're coming down now to the final fence, and it's Silverbuck for the north. Tommy Carmody trying to maintain his 100% record. He won it last year on Gay Spartan, being pressed by Jack of Trumps rather than on the near side. Silverbuck lands in the lead from Jack of Trumps. Jack of Trumps hits the fence very hard, and it's Silverbuck on the far side, Jack of Trumps on the near side. Border Incident has jumped in third place. Silverbuck is holding Jack of Trumps, and he's going to win it at the line. Silverbuck has won it. Jack of Trumps is second. Border Incident is going to be third. Tide Cottage is 4.